It was Halloween night, and the streets were eerily silent. The cold air stung my cheeks, carrying a faint scent of burning leaves. I walked alone, the sound of my footsteps echoing off the empty houses. Every streetlight flickered uncertainly, casting long, wavering shadows. I wondered why it felt as though the entire town had disappeared. A dog barked somewhere far off. Then silence swallowed the sound. I pressed on, uneasy but curious. Turning a corner, I glimpsed something at the alley's end. A figure stood there, hunched and motionless. My breath caught in my throat. When I blinked, it was gone. I told myself it was imagination, but the chill running down my spine suggested otherwise. I quickened my pace, trying to shake off the feeling of being watched. A street lamp ahead flickered violently. Shadows danced across the pavement in grotesque shapes. I stopped, listening intently. My heartbeat thundered in my ears, almost drowning out everything else, until I heard a soft, deliberate footstep behind me. I spun around. Nothing, only the whispering wind. At first, I thought it was the wind rustling through the leaves. Then I heard it clearly, a faint whisper, my name drawn out softly. James. James. My blood ran cold. I turned sharply. No one was there, only the empty street and the fog curling along the asphalt. My pulse raced as I forced myself to keep moving. I passed a narrow alley I had never noticed before. A shadow flickered at its entrance, just out of sight. My stomach churned. I wanted to run, but I felt compelled to look. Something about it was drawing me, though I couldn't explain why. I forced myself past it, my eyes scanning every corner. I passed a narrow alley I had never noticed before. A shadow flickered at its entrance, just out of sight. My stomach churned. I wanted to run, but I felt compelled to look. Something about it was drawing me, though I couldn't explain why. I forced myself past it, my eyes scanning every corner. I stopped at a puddle reflecting the dim streetlights. For a brief moment, I saw a figure behind me, taller, darker, unfamiliar. I spun around, nothing, only the empty street stared back. When I looked down again, my own reflection trembled in the water, distorted by the ripples. A faint melody floated through the fog, a piano, slow, off-key, echoing from a distance. No houses were nearby, yet the music was real, haunting. My skin prickled, a mix of fear and awe. The night seemed alive, mocking me with a melody only I could hear. I approached the old playground from my childhood. The swings moved slowly, though there was no wind. The slide glimmered faintly in the moonlight. The fog made everything feel unreal, dreamlike. I felt eyes on me, invisible but unmistakable. My heart pounded as I passed by. The fog thickened, wrapping the street in a cold embrace. Shadows appeared and disappeared like phantoms. I could hear soft breathing around me, not my own. Panic and fascination intertwined as I pressed forward, the mist pressing close against my skin. Every house seemed unfamiliar now, each step echoing endlessly. It was as if the street stretched on forever, refusing to let me leave. I called out, but only the fog answered. Shapes moved at the edge of my vision, slipping back into shadows when I tried to focus. At the edge of the fog, I saw it again, a figure standing still. It didn't blink or move, yet I felt its eyes on me, burning through the darkness. My legs shook. I wanted to run, but felt rooted to the spot. The tension was unbearable, almost suffocating. A house with a broken window drew my attention. Shadows flitted inside, dancing unnaturally. A faint candle glowed, illuminating dust motes in the air. A whisper, almost too soft to hear, seemed to call me closer. My curiosity and fear warred inside me. Leaves rustled with no wind. Faint metallic sounds echoed like chains dragged across concrete. I moved cautiously, every nerve alert. The shadows seemed alive, reaching for me. Each step forward felt heavier than the last. In the distance, a lantern swung gently, casting a warm, inviting glow. It beckoned me, promising answers or danger. I felt compelled, my steps drawing me closer, heart pounding in rhythm with the soft flicker of light. The trees seemed alive, their branches whispering secrets. Fog wrapped around the trunks, thick and cold. Something brushed my shoulder. I turned, nothing. My shadow stretched in the lantern light, twisted and strange. A narrow alley appeared, unseen before. Graffiti covered the walls, cracks scarred the ground. From the darkness came footsteps matching mine. I stopped, they stopped. I moved, they moved. Fear and adrenaline surged as I pressed on. At the alley's end, a wooden door stood ajar. Darkness beyond beckoned. I wanted to flee, but my feet carried me closer. A faint whisper promised revelation or danger. The air grew thick, oppressive as I reached for the handle. Inside, the room was heavy, smoky and still. I felt a presence circling me, unseen but unmistakable. I could hear soft breathing, feel eyes upon me. Every instinct screamed to run, yet I stayed, trapped by fear and curiosity. Finally, I ran. Out into the foggy street, the shadows seemed to recoil as I passed. My legs burned, lungs ached, but I didn't stop until the familiar street outside my home greeted me. I never saw the figure again, but sometimes, late at night, I swear I hear a whisper just beyond the corner of my street calling my name.